This is Practice Squadron. I'm Matthew, and today is 2K Day. It is the launch day, 2K21. I pre-ordered the Mamba edition, so we got Kobe Bryant on the cover. Basically, if you don't know, if you get the Mamba edition, then it also comes with a code for PS5. I don't really know how that works yet. I haven't opened it yet. This is an unboxing video, and basically I'm going to be playing it today. Hopefully I come out with this video tonight or tomorrow and has some more breakdown. 2K was very annoying this time around just because of the upgrade from 2K21 on the PS4 or the Xbox One to Xbox Series X or PS5. Just that upgrade factor. Super annoying. I believe Madden is like way easier yet. But I pre-ordered it at GameStop just because they were giving a boatload of different, incentives and things. So basically, if you pre-ordered it, you got like some My Team packs, which I play My Team a lot. And then you also get this exclusive GameStop commemorative certificate of authenticity Kobe Bryant jersey number retirement. You get the 8 on one side, you get the 24 on the other. It's 39mm solid bronze, so I mean, it's okay. I believe this opens up, but there's like a little tape thing, and I'm unsure if I want to sell this in the future or if I want to keep it for a while. So I'm not gonna like undo that. I'm scared. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, but I will leave a picture up here if I can find it of what it looks like when you unfold it. I really don't like the, I mean, it's okay, the tape. No, it's a little pocket thing. But yeah, you get this, and then you got some My Team stuff, which I really enjoy. I really do love this cover. It's textured. Here, I'll show you all the cover. So nice. So if you don't know, the PS4 Mamba edition has Kobe Bryant on the cover with his number 8 jersey, and then the PS5 one will have Kobe Bryant in 24. So they're kind of, I mean, it's a huge money grab. I mean, Kobe Bryant just passed away. They want you to buy this game. They want you to buy the other one. And yeah, so here's the back. My boy Jason Tatum on the back, which I'm like, it's interesting that they put Jason Tatum right here. Like they have Damian Lillard, who's on the regular edition, and then they have Zion, who's on the next gen. But then, like, for some reason, they got Jason Tatum there. So I don't know. So okay, we will slowly undo it. All right. So I'm curious of the pre-order stuff because I looked on the receipt and I didn't see it on there for like the extras. So I'm curious of how that works. Because usually it's on the receipt if you buy it. Okay. So here's a game. No Kobe on the cover. Interesting. You spend $100 on this, and you kind of want Kobe on the cover. And then I guess you can get the manual. So that's how they're doing that. Online features scheduled to be available until 2022. So I guess that's something. Let me just look at this stuff off camera to show you what I can show you and show you what I can't. All right, so I mean, it tells you right there. I'm not gonna flip it around because that's where the codes are, but this is for the Damian Lillard and Zion Williamson collection items. So basically, you're going to put this on your PS4 or your Xbox or whatever you have. You're gonna get the Damian Lillard stuff for the PS4, right? Then when you get the PS5, you'll get the Zion Williamson collection. So what that includes, I'll try to put it right here also. If I forget, then just look it up. And then this one is for the bonus content for the PS4 digital items. And then this will also get you 2K21 for PS5. So, I mean, I guess pretty good. I don't know how much I need this now, but I guess this is what you need. This is what I paid $100 for, is these two things, the game, the coin, and yeah. So I mean, let's dive in. I'm gonna explain like some other reasons why I got this game and like some other the bonuses that I'm going to get, and hopefully you did them too and you got them. So yeah, let's dive in. So it's been about more than a month because it came out on September 4th, I believe, which was the day that I did the unboxing. I've done this video a few times, but for some reason my mic is never plugged in. And it just got to the point where I was like, you know what? Let me wait until the first season of 2K is over and I'll do a correct video about my analysis and things like that, and you know, where it started and where it's at now, and what I'm kind of looking forward to next gen. But ultimately, should you buy this Kobe Mamba edition product? That's ultimately what it is. So my initial thoughts, right? Just straight up on the value of the product, I would say do not buy this. You know, now I think it was really good for pre-order. So someone like myself who got it on pre-order, if you got it from GameStop, if you didn't get it from GameStop, you know, not that great of a deal. I think the best part of it all is the Mamba coin, the Lakers coin. That's probably the best part of it. You know, it's a physical thing that I'm actually getting to keep. I also think the second best part is the actual cover of the game itself, just because it has different artwork than the next gen, so that has some value to it. You know, let's talk about in-game stuff. So basically, you know, all of the packs that you get and everything like that is pretty lame, honestly. I've been opening up my weekly packs you know, since it's came out, so maybe like, I don't know, I don't want to say 10, I want to say maybe like 5 weeks or so now, and you get like awful cards. The first couple weeks they were god awful and they really didn't help my team, and I was like, I can't believe like I spent money on this. Lately I've started getting more, like I might get like one sapphire out of like 3 packs, which would have been good in the beginning, but now like all my cards are ruby or amethyst, so it's like, you know, thanks. The 100,000 VC, I blew that pretty quick on the basic standard packs, just because a lot of the challenges that you have to do require you to, you know, have these players from the 2020 teams, and you just don't get that, you know. And they're extremely expensive in the beginning because those are all the players that people have, and they're trying to complete the set so they can do their challenges, or like if there's like a daily challenge and you need to buy like a sapphire card that day, you know, the prices of the sapphire cards in the pack, or not the pack market, the auctions go up. So below 100,000 VC on like the second week, got honestly nothing. I think the highest card I got was an amethyst James Harden. So part of me wishes that I just waited and done it on my player for the 2K21 on PS5. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna get another 100,000. The first few weeks though, this game was awful. Honestly, you couldn't shoot. All the challenges were super hard. The play style was hard, and in just everything. You would have to literally green bean a shot to make it. I did like the practice mode and with Jason Tatum, and I got in his hot zone and I shot literally 25 to 30 shots, right? And they're all in the middle of the meter. So if you don't get the green bean, they don't make it. And thankfully they changed it. They changed it, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks in. They also changed the style of the shots and things like that. When the game first came out, it heavily relied on the thumbstick of like where you're shooting and things like that, and also like just the difficulty of shots were really hard. So that was a pain because I remember playing it like the first couple of days and I hated this game. Like every time I would play, the computers would just destroy me. Every time I would play with my friends, you just couldn't make any shots, so the game would end like with 20 points and things like that. And honestly, you need that like versatility in order to win games because you can't just drive to the paint every time, because you're just going to get blocked and things like that. So that was definitely hard. I think what I do enjoy is that they took feedback from the community and updated it. So if you were to buy this game today, you're in a way better spot than you were day one when I bought it. The only difference is you aren't getting those currencies and things like that, which for me personally was a huge part of the game. Recently, and I mean recently as in this week, 2K21, the regular PS4 version dropped to $40. So but the Mamba edition's still $100. So if you're not looking to get a PS5, now to Black Friday is the time to get this game because it's just going to keep going down in price. This is the first price drop that we've had of it. The Mamba edition's still $100. So if you're like me and you want to get that next gen, console, you want all your stuff to transfer, you're gonna have to pay the $100 until it decreases. And by the time it decreases, it's not even gonna be worth it, just because I don't know. You could just buy the PS5 or Xbox One X, Xbox Series X version. So at that point, it's like, what are we doing here? I would say if you haven't bought this game yet, probably wait unless you're really into My Team and things like that, because it does carry over. I'm a really big My Teamer. That's like mostly the only mode that I play other than Play Now with my friends. Here's some things though also. This game is almost exactly like 2K20. The way the Play Now is set up, it's the exact same. All the players are still on their same teams. Now that the season's over and free agency is going to start soon, though, now is probably when things are going to change. But, just straight up, I've been playing the same game as 2K20 for the past month. So, I mean, maybe you guys have too. But for me, it's kind of lame. Honestly, I think a lot of the big draw of these games is getting the new players. Like, you can't, even in My Team, there isn't any of the draft picks. So, you can't play as, like, LaMelo Ball or, he's the only one that comes to mind right now. I really haven't been paying attention to this draft class recently. But yeah, so you can't play any of those. They're really sloppy because it is super evident that they literally copied 2K20, because some of the character avatars, right, when you're playing Play Now and things like that, still have the jerseys from the beginning of last season, even though they were on new teams. So Jimmy Butler's a player like that. He has been on the Heat the whole season, but, his avatar is in a 76ers uniform. And the same thing with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has been on the Nets the whole 2019-20 season, but his avatar pick is still of the Boston Celtics. So just things like that, I think we're really lazy. But if you've seen the new trailer for the next gen 2K, you can kind of see that this game really is not meant for PS4 or Xbox One. They did not give it their all when making this game. I think what they really wanted to focus on was My Career and the My League, and basically everything else is going to get revamped in the next gen consoles. So all the graphics are going to get way better, and I think that the things that are in the game are going to improve. And when I say that, I mean one of the things that comes to my mind is when you play Now Online, you cannot change the uniforms and you can't change the lineups or anything like that. So that's one of the biggest downfalls for me when you're play Now Online with friends is, I want to change my lineup. I want to change the jerseys. And that was the same in 2K20, and that's like really has been a pet peeve of mine, and I'm really hoping that that's something that they can change, along with the graphics and things like that. But, just my thoughts on it is just wait for the game. I really do enjoy playing it. If you're not going to get a PS5, now is probably, the time to start getting it just because it is going to be that $40 mark because it's $39.99 right now. But also, having the Mamba edition, it makes me, pretty excited for next gen consoles. I don't have it pre-ordered. I don't have the PS5 pre-ordered, but I mean, it is something that because now I have this Mamba edition, I do want to get it down the line. I am really interested in the graphics and how the game is going to change and things like that. And that's ultimately part of the purchase of it is you got that extra, because it's November, this came out in September, so 2 months, almost like 2 months and a week, because it comes out November 12th, I think, maybe. I'll have to double check that, but you get that time to play this game ahead of time, to grind up your My Team. And honestly, My Team has been really fun this year. I like that the Battle Pass challenges, it makes it meaningful when I play. Before, I would just be like, I don't really need to play, who cares? But now that there's a season, it makes me want to tune in every day, do the daily challenges, start doing challenges that, will give me more XP so I can progress it through the whole thing. That being said, personally, not going to be able to complete the whole season and get that pink diamond Steph Curry just because there's a lot of grinding involved and I just haven't had enough time. But I have played it a lot. I mean, like I said, I do have an amethyst. I have a couple amethysts now, which I think is pretty good within the first month. Slowly, they're going to keep coming out with better players, and I know that once the draft happens, you're going to be able to get those players. And then, honestly, once the draft and free agency comes out, this game is going to be way better. Way better. It's not going to feel like 2K20. It's going to feel like 2K21. You're going to be able to play your favorite team with their new players, their new draft picks, and everything like that. And I think that's going to be awesome. I am curious about how the ratings are going to get affected by the draft and everything like that in the next gen console. If they're going to update the players and things like that, because they really didn't update any of the players stats or things like that through the bubble. So I am curious about that. Pretty much all of the stats are the same from 2K20, so that's just another thing that they were lazy about. I think Jason Tatum, he's an 89 as you can see on the screen, but he really should be a 90 to 91. So I am curious of when the season revamps up if they're gonna start doing that more. And because the season is being delayed, maybe that's why they haven't. And I think it's a lot of things. I think it's next gen coming out and they really want to focus on that. And then also the delay of 2K20 or not the 2021 season. But honestly, that's my take, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed the opening down below. If you want to purchase the Mamba edition, I got the Amazon link in the description. Like I said, I feel like you should wait, but also the price isn't going down. So if you're really into the bonuses, which are just going to get better with time, definitely buy it. And I mean, like I said, I think there's still a month left. So if you do want this game before the next gen, because the next gen isn't going to go down in price anytime soon once it comes out. So definitely pick it up. But P.S., who has been your favorite player in the bubble? And also, who's been your favorite player in 2K21, or a player that you're excited to play if you don't have them yet? Guys, P.S., thanks for watching. Peace.